Good morning, everyone. So today we are starting with my hibiscus. But look at it. It looks so much better that it's all cut back, no more dry stakes. And look at the amount of growth it has seen since it started blooming. Like, wow, look at this. And if you've been following my bulb update, I normally include the hibiscus in my bulb update. It's not a bulb, but it's been growing. But talking about bulbs, here go the Ranunculus. It's already in the 90s, so I don't think my Ranunculus are going to make it this year because they're already looking yellow. They're sufficiently watered. I just think the temperature is too hot for them. Normally, they're a cool weather plant, but I did get them in the ground too late. So I knew that, so they perennialize in my zone. I'm in zone 9 Florida, so next year they'll come back, so they'll already be in the ground, so that's okay. But look at the hibiscus. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at that. Wow. Look at all the new leaves coming in. We're not even in spring yet. We're still in February. And if you compare this video to my February garden tour that I did earlier this year, it was a lot shorter. Even last month, it was a lot shorter. So this one is from Bloomables. It's a Head Over Heels Passion. I also have Summerific. Those are still sleeping. So the proven winner Summerific hydrangeas, those are still sleeping, but this one's already out. And if you have the proven winner Summerific hibiscus, don't think that they're dead. They look like they're dead, but they're just sleeping. But look at her. She's gorgeous. And I did put mulch down for this garden bed here. I still have a few planting to do. So there's like over there, I didn't mulch over there because I still have to bring the other kales and cabbages over here to hide from the heat. So they're closing up. The purple and pink is all gone. It's going back to green. So I want to keep an eye on them. Even the baby ones. Look how great they're doing. Look at that. Wow. Still have three baby kales. The pansies are dying back because it is getting too warm for them. The other ranunculus are over here. See there, you can see the yellowing and the brown leaves more in the ones in the pot. And like I said, it's been in the 90s, so they're not liking it at all. So they didn't get a chance to bloom. So this is my week 8 update for the ranunculus. I think it's week 8. And in one more month, they should be blooming, but in one more month, it's going to be super hot. So I'll keep an eye on it and keep you guys posted, but I don't think it's going to make it. So yeah, this is the new garden bed. Ignore the grassy areas on the edges. I did the sheet mulching method. Like I told you guys already, Moya, Garden Addicts, she did it, and I did it in the front, and I had to do it in the back because I was not about to dig up all this grass.
And then after I did all that, guess who I discovered? Jay's garden journal. She had newspaper done instead of cardboard. I was like, oh my gosh, I ran out of cardboard. I could have used newspaper as well. So kudos to Jay's garden journal as well.
Let's take a look at my daffodils. And here go my daffodils. One came up. This one was planted super late, but this one also naturalizes in my area. So we just have one sticking up there. Let me show you the one in the front. That one's up a lot more. And before we go to the front, so that's the garden bed in the back. And this is my hibiscus over here by my woodland garden that I'm still working on. So I still have 3 canes on this one, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Like I said, this is one that was struggling. It got hit by a hurricane twice, so I lost canes from that. I lost some of the roots when I was digging it out. That was my error as well, because when I went to plant something else, I'm like, oops, look at all the roots that I left back in the ground. I didn't take it off properly. So this one, I'm very thankful it has 3 on it, so it will look better next year. But I'll keep an eye on it. All right, that's my yesterday, today, tomorrow. Still need to get that in the ground. All right, so back to the front to look at the daffodils. So here go the daffodils. They're all coming up and they look so different. Like, look at this one here compared to that one. So got another tiny one coming. So ones in the ground seem to be coming up better. So I have this one, and oh, look at my asters. They're getting tall. Like last year, they were like this height, and that was it. Now they're actually putting on length to them, which is nice. Took another one there. But my other daffodils down there, and there's nothing yet. But these are doing good. Look at that. All right, so next up we have, my hydrangea. Those are sticks I stick in there that I cut off from there. But the tulips did amazing. It's super hot, so they are dying back. So I'm leaving them in the ground. I know I'm in Zone 9, Florida. They're not going to come back next year, but I'm going to give it a shot. Actually, I may put this one, the purple, because I want to do like the lasagna method with this one, the hyacinth. And it's actually 2 sets of purple and white I have. I really like these. These came out really pretty. So I may dig these up. So these are my tulips, and I'll insert some shots so you can see what they look like when they were in their prime. And this is week almost 3 months. Wow, since I planted them. I think it's almost been 3 months. Yeah, because I planted them January 8th. I planted them the same time as, oh my gosh, look at the hyacinths. I'm definitely getting more hyacinths. Since I've never planted them before, I have a very small section. Like I got those from the big box store. Those were doing well as well. They were doing good as well. So I cut some of them back because they're already spent. The petals are falling off. So I'm going to let these turn to brown and then they can get dug up, or I may leave them in there. This is my experimental patch. So the one that was in water did not bloom. The one that was in dirt that I transplanted here bloomed. I sort of clipped to that so you see what I was referring to. But these on the end are trying to come up. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to with the warm weather. Because look at that. See, super short. This one as well. And so I may get some more tulips here from this section here. So I'll keep an eye on that. But these, all the ones that came up, this is super tall. Look at that. So pretty. But they did amazing. Like I said, right now, they are at the end of their life. I didn't get a chance to cut them and bring them inside because I had the other one I got from Costco. I was enjoying that one as well. So I had a really good bubble. Oh my goodness, is this another hyacinth coming up? Oh, yes, there is. We'll keep an eye on that one. So another new one coming up. Huh. The base are so thick. Look at that. That's some thick stalk. So we have the purple, and they smell so good. Still can't get over the smell. And this is the one I got from Walmart. It's also coming to the end. I'm gonna try and save these bulbs as well. Those were nice. I'll see how those do. And here go the other one. This one was pink. All the petals are gone, so I'm just waiting for the leaves to turn brown. And since I always include my propagated hibiscus, let me give you a peep-see. So now we have a problem. It got so hot. It was in the 90s for like the last 2-3 days, I think, and it's been in the 80s for a while. So I had it behind this tree hiding from the sun, but I don't think that was enough because all the leaves are gone. I still see that even the bulbs are a bit brown. So I'm going to move it because it's not like in life right there. So I'll put in another location, a cooler location. And of course the roses. These are the double knockout roses. Those came in so good. So pretty, so pretty. And my dianthus are out again. Those were out for the winter. I'm surprised they're back out because it's so warm. And I was telling you about the summerific hibiscus. See, it looks like it's sleeping. There go one. There go the other one. Oh no, my roots are exposed. I need to come in and get some dirt and cover that up. I think when I was getting rid of all the mulch, some got taken off. So I'm going to come in with some dirt and cover this all up. In fact, I have some. Yeah, I'll put some over there. But it's not dead. It's still green, as you can see in the base. But it's not time for it to wake up yet. So we'll take care of it to keep it protected in the meantime. And then here go the other and the summer hydrangea. These are in the sun. And it's looking well. Keep an eye on that. And here go my underplanted hibiscus tree. But what I'm going to show you is my hyacinth. So it came up, and I was keeping an eye on it to see if I get bloom. It doesn't have bloom, but all the stalks came up, but there was no blooms. This is one I planted last year, but it never bloomed at all. And it came up this year, but there's nothing on it. So we may not be able to overwinter them here in the heat. It will get green growth, but no bulb. So that's what I wanted to keep an eye on to see how it did. But I'll continue monitoring, but I don't think we're going to get any bulbs on it. This is where my other daffodil is. There isn't anything sticking up yet. It's somewhere in this area next to these green stakes. And we have, look at that, we have a little bud coming in. Hello, hydrangea. And while we were here, I'll give you guys a look at my Supertunia vistas. They are doing so good. All right, guys, that's it. We still have Valentine's decor stuff up. We're going to get that down soon. And look at that. I'm so happy. They're coming in so nicely. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Happy gardening.